Big 12 Media Days wrapped up in Dallas, Texas a couple weeks ago, and UCF was able to hold their very own on Sunday afternoon. I'm Nick Williams reporting for the Sons of UCF inside the Acrisure Bounce House, where we got to hear from Scott Frost talk on his mission of rising and conquering, as well as how the season is not about him. There also was a little bit of talk about some jeopardy. Let's hear now from Coach Frost.
But we have a saying around here that is still up on the walls when I got back from the first time, rise and conquer. And to the kids, that means rise up every day, try to be the best you can be that day and conquer the challenges in front of you, and then go to bed and try to wake up and be even better than that the next day. I think in my bad times, I feel like I have something to prove, yes. But this isn't about me. And one of my first messages to the team tonight will be football's what we do, and I want to be elite at it and be the best that we can be at it and get better every day, but football's not life. And I think sometimes when you make football the most important thing in your life, then you ride the highs and lows of that. It can wreck you individually and personally. And I want the guys to keep the most important things, and I think that makes you even better at football. So we're going to love it and have fun doing it and be the absolute best we can be. But I think if I said I had a lot to prove personally, that would be about me. And it's not about me. It's about this university and this team. I kind of have a little bit of fear of watching Jeopardy. A little bit. My brother's a 3-time Jeopardy champion. I don't know if you knew that. He went on Jeopardy and won 3 times. And we did a lot of trivia when I was growing up, and I never won. So it kind of makes me feel a little small to watch it, knowing that I can answer a lot of the questions, but nothing like my brother Steve.
The countdown to kickoff continues as the Knights report to fall camp on Monday, and the return of Scott Frost will officially begin. For the Sons of UCF, I'm Nick Williams.
Fall camp is underway, with coaches checking in for report day as the season gears closer. Andrew Cherico in the Bounce House for the Sons of UCF. Coach Frost spoke to media on Sunday, and while many questions were answered, it's still unclear who the starting quarterback is going to be. He mentions patience is key as the right candidate steps up for the job during camp.
Yeah, there's a saying in football, if you have multiple quarterbacks and you don't have one. And I think sometimes that's true. I don't feel that way about this team. We've got 3 guys that did well enough in spring that I feel like if they were our starter, I'd feel really good about it. We'd probably design the offense a little different based on who that quarterback was. But all 3 of them are capable of making us a dangerous team. The sooner it clarifies, the better off we'll be, because we'll be able to get some reps with that guy, more reps with that guy, start to develop continuity. But we're also not going to anoint anyone. I had a meeting with the 3 the other day, and we're going to grade every single snap, every single play, and I told them mostly it's going to be based on, did you make the winning play on that play? We're going to give all 3 guys an opportunity, and hopefully that clears itself up pretty quick.
How quickly do you want to make a decision?
I would love to make a decision 2 weeks ago, but to be fair to those guys, we're not ready to, because they've all done good things, all 3 of them. Got to mention Davi too. He came in and is doing a really good job, so I feel good about the level of talent. But like I said, we're not going to anoint anyone, so it's up to those guys to determine it. And usually through the course of camp, it isn't just us that knows; they know, and the whole team knows. And if we get to a point, we get to game 1 and it's not clear, then the competition will probably continue. But I think we're better as a team if somebody steps up and takes it. Yeah, I told the 3 quarterbacks we're kind of going to start with a blank slate now. Spring was great. I don't think anybody really emerged. But through spring, they were learning. The whole team was learning. They would make a mistake because we hadn't coached it well enough. Somebody around them would make a mistake that would make their job harder. Now that everybody's familiar with what we're going to do, now's the right time to really evaluate it. And I think it's the most fair time to really evaluate it. So we're kind of starting with a blank slate, and like I said, we're going to give everybody a chance, not anoint anybody. Somebody's going to have to step up and take it, and we're going to give them opportunities to compete.
Confident in the 3 quarterbacks who played in spring, Taven Jackson, Jakari Brown, and Cam Fancher, there's still an urgency to pick the right one and get them accustomed with first-team reps. That answer will become clearer as practice begins, as we hear from players on their media day Monday, August 4th. And until next time, I'm Andrew Cherico for the Sons of UCF.